truck tip. Pallet trucks on a curtain sider with a tail lift. You won't. Let's just say you've got a 7.5 tonne and you've got 10 pallets on the back, and you can't get your or you may have a wide pallet which you've got to get on the tail lift, and you can't get it on the tail lift. Well, you can, but it's a bit of a struggle. But you've got your pallet truck. You've got your wide pallet on your tail lift, probably on a short tail lift, which means you haven't got room to get your pallet, the pallet and the pallet truck on the tail lift. It's a way of doing it, and it's not great, but it does, yeah, because there's no real alternative. Because if you've got a curtain sider and you've got to do this, it means the person that you're delivering to hasn't got a forklift, and neither of you. Which means the only way you can get the pallet off is either handball the pallet off or put the pallet on the tail lift. But as you're walking towards the end of the tail lift from the main body of the truck, you put the tail lift, you put the pallet over to the far left, your far left, and you overhang the pallet over the tail lift, which gives you some space on the right. So you take then you take the pallet truck out of the pallet. So the pallet is actually on the truck, the wide pallet, but you haven't got enough room to. You can't spin it around because it would overhang and overbalance the pallet on the tail lift, because it'd be too wide and you'd be right on the lower rim, which the pallet could fall off with the truck in it. So you actually put it oblong way, the same way on the tail lift, but you overhang it and stick it out, overhang it past the truck on the left. Then you take your, so it clears the tail lift. Then you take your pallet truck out and you put your pallet truck on the right, overhanging the tail lift, with the two wheels in front of you, and the one wheel, the turning wheel by your feet. So you push it out this way, yeah. So you put your oblong pallet far that way, overhanging the tail lift, the short tail lift, and you put your pallet truck. You take your pallet truck out, so it's clearing. It's past the tail lift. Take the pallet truck out. Drop the pallet on the tail lift. Then put your pallet truck that side, and then when you put the pallet truck, put your wheels, your front two wheels, over the end of the tail lift, so they hang over the end. Yeah. It won't move anywhere because they are in their free fall, so they can't touch anything to actually move, so it won't move. And the main frame of the pallet truck is actually on the tail lift, so that it can't go anywhere. Which means you've actually got the pallet and the pallet truck on the short tail lift with a wide pallet, which you wouldn't be able to do usually. Because if you were to do it usually, there's no space for the pallet and the width of the pallet truck that sticks out as well. And that's how you can do it. And then you've still got room to stand on the pallet truck, on the tail lift yourself while you operate the controls, which means you get the pallet down and the pallet truck down at the same time as yourself. Which means then when it drops on the floor, you take the pallet truck off and then go around the other way and then take it off then you put the pallet truck on the ground and pull the pallet off. That means you've actually done it. Otherwise, what would happen is that you will have the pallet on there, but you'd have to manually lift the pallet yourself if you can't get, because you can't, if you put your pallet on and you can't get your truck on, you've got to drop the pallet and then go down with the pallet and then try and pull the pallet off the tail lift. But you've still got your pallet truck on the truck, which means you can't do it. So you have to do it that way. Even though it's it probably breaches health and safety and all that rubbish. That's the only way we're doing it. And it's a tip, if you ever want to pull the truck up again on its own, you haven't got a bit flat with the tail lift, just bring it on. Because as long as the wheels, doesn't matter if the two little wheels are hanging off the end of the side, because as soon as you lift the tail lift up, they're standing on nothing, so they can't move. It's just when you get to the top, you just put the wheels over the tail lift and they come.